PBCJ95433.
This morning, peep through me window. Hot sun a shine, so you know how the thing go. Go in a me backyard and be too mango. Enjoy the sweetness and plan where me can go. This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Hey. From me little and I grow hard worker when me know I'm never ever have a next choice. I feel make hay with the sun face, fears nothing run. I feel satisfy and earn sacrifice. Never have everything, no it never easy. But me live good, wouldn't change it, believe me. Mommy make sure all me grow, respect me for sure. Take a little bit, make everything nice. This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. Never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again. Listen, me not fi tell you when me born, me not fi tell you when me live. From me stepping out the room, I just the energy me give. Who sad happy, who down happy live. Life's not perfect, but we a bring the positive. Vibes with the money, I will vibes when we broke. Buy 32 if we sight little luck. You know the partner of it choke off, progress is a must. But here the dirty tough for us, there's just no giving up. This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Born a winner, my destiny's to shine. Proud I stand out and come to claim what's mine. Born a winner, my destiny's to shine. Proud to stand out and come to claim what's mine. This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail. Never been afraid to try again.
The following parenting tip is brought to you by the National Family Planning Board. A real man takes care of his kids, no matter what the relationship is like with the mother of his child.
I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're gonna have to observe the protocol. You're gonna have to wear your mask. You're gonna have to sanitize. You're going to have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
Jam down with the sound that surround our national ground from uptown to downtown and round town and no town. This is our home ground. Big up to everybody celebrating independence for Jam Down. In the heat of the pandemic, Jamaicans have demonstrated their will and resilience and all them good things there, you know? You know the things that make us Jamaican? Them say we little but we what? Salawa!
This is my island in the sun, where my people have toiled since time began. Though I may sail on many a seas, her shores will always be home to me. Oh, island in the sun, willed to me by my father's hand. All my days I will sing praise of your forest waters, your shining sand.
You know, if there's one thing me and Jamaicans don't like is bad-minded people, is who move my pencil. Which one I want to move my pencil? Mama. Just as about to start write somebody what?
Mama, the pencil behind your ears.
Who put the pencil behind me ears? It must be a mischievous somebody that put the pencil behind me ears. Who do it?
Mama, nobody no put nothing behind your ears but you.
And that is the point. That is the point.
The pencil point. Ah.
Nobody don't put nothing behind your ears. Or between your ears. Other than you. You know what I mean by that, child? Answer.
Oh, Mama, me know.
Of course, you know. Answer. Answer.
Mama, it means that for our head and we have to know what we put in our head or what will make anybody else put in our head. Right?
True. Your head big, but it no soft at all.
No, don't laugh. It's not funny. My head is not big.
She right or she right? Answer.
You know, Mama, I just thought you forgot where you put your pencil because your head.
You cannot. That's so you think. You cannot, child.
Mama, my right or my right?
Me no know.
Answer.
Me not answering.
Answer.
Jack Mandora.
Me not choose no.
All right, make we get back to it, man. It's Independence time in Jamaica. And we can't celebrate like we used to. They are the COVID sheet. But we're going to do things differently. Yes, man. Make we see who for head big.
Wow.
Are tough.
I pretty here, my arm.
Or I get a water. Make we start with the story of independence. Who want to tell it? Me. Fight me up. Me want to tell it, Mama. Which part I go start?
I want to talk about when them discover Jamaica.
Them who?
Then I'm going to show you, Mama. Yeah, you want to play, you want to play.
All right, look. We're not trying to tell this independence story in a lie. The real value of the story is when you take it out of time. Examine it and leave his story behind.
Right.
Yeah.
This story is for all Jamaicans. This story is for you, and for you. This story is mine. Una ready?
Yeah. Ready.
All right, then go on now.
Yes, Mama. We're going to do our best.
No, do better than your best. Because remember, the whole nation is watching. then. All right, so in the meantime, make we raise a song for the independence celebration.
This is Jamaica, my Jamaica, the land of my birth. This is the land of my birth. This is the land of my birth. This is Jamaica, my Jamaica. This is the land of my birth.
O kama, yokauba gwa malokoti. O kama, wabase shataveda. O kama, yokau mate. Tainoti, yokau ate ave. Wabase shatavera. Yokau bagwa malokoti.
Long, long, long ago, them set off on them journey from South America in dugout canoes. Not no pian canoe. These canoes could hold over 100 people. And them stuck up on a beautiful piece of rock jutting out into the Caribbean Sea, 18 degrees north and 77 degrees west. These were the first Jamaicans. These were the Tainos. Them call them rock Jamaica, we are told, meaning land abounding with springs. Though some researchers would say the Taino name for the little rock was Yamaye. But whether Jamaica, Yamaye, all me know say, a yasso we are deal with. Yard. Forget to introduce myself. Pardon my manners. I am Nanny. Nanny of the Maroons.
Yusa Kase. Amiro Iri. Good day. My name is Amiro. Kasike Yukayake Yamae Kwani Daka. Chief of Jamaican hummingbird people I am. Mabrika Dunaida Yukayeke. Welcome to my community. We live off of the land and the sea. We are highly skilled craftsmen, working in clay, ceramics, stones, shells, bones, wood. We fish and we hunt. We plant sweet potato, maize, cassava, which we use to make bami and liquor. The land is fruitful. We plant the cotton we weave into fabric for our clothes and hammocks. We plant tobacco, cohiba. Manikabo, tobacco, cohiba. Oh. Manikabo, Mabrika Dunaida Yukayeke, Mabrika Dunaida Yukayeke. By and large, we are a free, happy people. A certain Italian who later came to discover us, centuries after we had discovered ourselves, would write that we were a generous, happy people, always laughing. We worship our gods. We sing, we dance, we work, we play, we drink, we smoke. This is paradise. Until.
Want to know the significance of this thing?
No, really.
Come me tell you now. Jamaica full of history. This culture is a solid one.
True.
Hello, peace, miss. You not start put everything together yet.
Mama, we have to celebrate the good parts first.
There's good things. Mystery and magic under every rock stone in Jamaica.
Exactly, I know. So you can't knock two heads nor two stones together and do a piece of a beautiful culture drops up. Laps in your lap. That's true.
True. As me always say, two heads better than one.
Well, two heads better than one. As long as one I know yam head.
You did it!
Yam head! Yeah.
It's funny. What is it, Mama? Mama?
Eh?
What is it?
Two heads better than one as long as one I know yam head.
I don't mind two yam head. All the better for me.
Who you? Which way you come from?
I am indeed griot, poet, musician, storyteller.
Me say who you?
Me just tell you, I am a preserver of history.
You are no one of us. Where you come from?
Now worry yourself about that. I just come here to ensure the real story tell.
We are right with telling you own a story. You just go back which part you come from.
I think you said this story was for all Jamaican.
All Jamaicans who are alive.
Just go back with my
Don't worry yourself, mother. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm just here for the story. Sometimes I'll be here. Sometimes I'll be back there. Everybody have rights to this story. Yes?
Yes.
Mama.
Yes. Oh.
So let me add to the story.
Talk your talk, my child. Just don't make the good times spoil.
One fine Saturday morning, 527 years ago, May 5th, 1494. Now, for those of you not so versed in Taino language, let me translate. That means 3 eleva canoe did occur. Now, as it turned out, these eleva canoes were in fact Spanish galleons that had journeyed across the Atlantic in search of the Indies. That mean India and them places. The East Indies, the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria under the leadership of an Italian named Christopher Columbus.
What a preke we find ourselves in, eh? Them call this the meeting of two words. Some use the word encounter. Me say, if this encounter wasn't a crash course train wreck head-on collision, me no know what is.
Clamamos estas tierras en nombre de nuestra reina Isabel. Ella nos ha regalado estos barcos para viajar y encontrar una ruta a las Indias. En mi sabiduría, el mundo es redondo y así yo, que no importa.
Mabrika don't either you kayeke. Mabrika don't either you kayeke. Mabrika don't either you kayeke. Mabrika don't either kayeke. That's not working. Anybody speak Spanish? Obama? Where you learn Spanish?
YouTube. Me translate.
Obama.
Buen día. O buenas noches. O lo que sea. Realmente debería deciros hola. Pero seguramente deciros hola en una ocasión tan trascendental es inapropiado. Quiero deciros que es realmente bueno estar aquí. Así que déjame buenas tardes.
Sí. Sí.
What him just say?
Good afternoon.
All of that?
Sí. Yes. Estamos aquí en busca de oro, Este lugar debe tener oro. Nuestra reina necesita oro, ya que el oro es lo que nos envió hasta aquí desde allá. ¡Oro!
What him say now?
He want gold.
Gold?
Gold.
Then is where him expect we to find gold. Tell him say, if him buck up any gold, if he bring a little piece to me. You know, from when I have a bad teeth, I want cap off. Go. Ah, whoa, hold. Hey, hey, hold up. Chill. Ah, hey, yeah, oh, chill. We have the gift for you. Ah, hey, yeah, oh. Yes.
Look here now, you must have gold. This are not the Indies. Men travel west to come east.
No, you travel west for go to west. East is that way. India, and then place there.
So this are not the east. We reach the west. The West Indies. A new world.
No, wrong again. That's so not new. We live there for centuries, man.
You can tell, see, lost them people are lost, right?
Okay. Hey, relax. Chill. That was my first offer. Manikabo. Ha. Oh, Manikabo. Hey. Manikabo.
That is not how the story goes.
This is called revisionist history. That is how me wish it did go.
But this Independence Day, we can't confuse the people them.
Most of what me say was true. His uncle, the little last part, never really got so. This is how the story did really go. Columbus claiming the lands for Spain. By 1509, the Spanish settlers start rolling. Them settled first in Sevilla,
Nueva Sevilla.
New Seville. And then later on, they moved to San Diego La Vega.
Santiago de la Vega.
All right, Spanish town. The Tainos were forced into slavery. Some were worked to death. Some fell to the Spaniard weapons.
Some fell to their diseases.
Chicken pox.
Smallpox.
Pneumonia.
Typhoid.
Even little fresh cold. The Taino immune system never buck up that before. It was deadly.
Mama. I want you.
Yeah, Mama, why you look so sad all of a sudden?
Me not sad.
You look sad.
Me say me not sad.
But you look sad.
Aye, me say me not sad. Look here. Sometimes when I think about some things, they make me sad.
Why, Mama?
First of all, it's not everything in life you're going to get exactly the way you want it. Sometimes life does rough. And when I sit down here and I think about emancipation and independence and slavery and all them things, I don't know how we're going to manage.
So, Mama, you was a slave?
Me look like me could have been slave to you, boy.
Yes, Mama.
Aye.
A joke.
Mama, you know I never did a joke, right?
True. Well, if there's one thing me know about you, no matter where we go through, we always overcome.
Oh, here.
Let me get this man. Pretty man.
The Taino people never just give in and choose for dead out just so. Them put up little resistance, man. Launch a sneak attack here and there, hide the Spaniards' food. But eventually, the 60,000 plus Tainos that were here before Columbus dropped in dwindled down to little and nothing.
No, I can never understand it, the way the system planned. There's no hope, no chance, no loophole, no escape for the suffering man.
Cause every time I lift my head above water, try to save myself from drown, there's an overnight scheme all worked out, designed to keep me down. Putting up resistance, I'm gonna work it out. You know I'm putting up resistance, I'm gonna work it out.
Yes, you know I'm putting up resistance. I've got to work it out. Ooh, putting up resistance. I've got to work it out.
You know I'm putting up resistance, I'm gonna work it out. You know I'm putting up resistance. Putting up resistance.
Blowing, blow, blowing, blow. I want to stay home tonight. I long to spend time with my family, but being home won't make it right.
Sometimes the pressure make me feel like harder.
When every sign says no way out,
Breaking my back to make that overtime dollar that just goes from hand to mouth. Still alive.
I've got to work it out.
If I can
put it up resistance.
I've got to work it out. Keep on pressing on. Keep on pressing on. Oh, Lord. I've got to work it out. We've got to work it out.
Fight the good fight, yeah.
We gotta fight it. We gotta push on, Don't stop pushing. We gotta push on.
When the Taino them started up.
No. Don't say it like that.
When the Taino starts dead off.
Hi, Mr. Don't say it so.
When the Taino them start dead off.
Y'all go respect the people, let me know.
Me
Y'all go
respect the Taino them. But the truth is just the truth.
Me say that and not the truth. And them still them
What
out.
you really say?
Me I try to explain to you, you know.
Then I saw the two one who got argue over the history like puss and dog. Or if you say like Spain or England. Hey, everybody, you know, you see what we do there? Puss, dog, Spain. England. I'm not no sense of humor. Big pardon, pass through. Sorry.
Facts is facts, you know. The Tainos did quite all right until the Europeans arrived.
Me I try to explain to him from
Okay,
morning.
man, don't stop now, man. Look, based upon what me read into the history book them, right? The Spanish them, yeah, them
All right, come. All right, put it this way. You know when man I run down somebody for years and they finally get them? And when they get them, they don't know what to do with them? That was Spain in Jamaica. The mother country never know what to do with it after a while. Because we no gold, no spice, no nothing what them want.
Exactly.
But that me just say, The Spanish come and tear down everything.
And the British come and build it back up.
Me never said that. The truth is that the Spanish came to conquer, not to build.
Oh, so the British come to build.
Me never said that either.
Aye. Look round you into Jamaica. Something to build up.
Built on the backs of we Africans.
Something built same way.
Free labor.
Well, we're free now. That's all.
Yes. Free for broke. Free for duns. Free for bad mind.
Hi. No bother with it.
Me was just saying.
Listen, this is one of the richest places on God good earth. You hear me?
Yes. Rich. Like when Port Royal did have all of the pirate them and we was the jewel in the crown.
No, none of that I mean. What me I try to explain is that
rich like when we did use the British pound.
No. I mean some rich in things
no,
like...
hold on. You mean to tell me say I'll discover into Jamaica and nobody have the decency to tell me?
I know that I mean. I mean the culture rich. The culture. Rich.
Rich no mean money again?
Look, girl. This is why me have to come back and tell my part.
Come back from where?
Maybe means a returning
That. Look, don't judge me by my clothes. This is the same clothes I wear when I fight for freedom on the plantation. I mean, in the population, working. Look, to cut a long story short, after 161 years of occupation, the Spanish colonists never accomplished much more than to wipe out the majority of the Taino population.
You know that me I say for a long time, man. Can we talk about King Sugar now? All right. 1513, the Spanish bring the first set of African them come to Jamaica. And then by 1520, they had them a plant sugar cane.
By the time the British come, about 400 slaves did they, no, sir?
No, sir. African people.
Hey, you know you're contrary, though. Now that me just say.
No. You say slave.
They were slaves.
They were African people who were enslaved. The Europeans never take slaves come from Africa. Them take mothers, fathers, teachers, chiefs, healers. Then them turn them into slaves. You get it?
I get what you say.
So, one Monday morning, May 10, 1655, after the British get them, you know what, bossed by the Spanish in Hispaniola, Penal Venables decide to attack the Spanish weak fence down the road, Jamaica. Them capture it easy. The Spanish who survive, them go Cuba. The Tainos and the Africans escape to the hills, to freedom. The African them form a homegrown African nation, a proud collective African, connected to them ancestral home by the fiercest of them pride and independent spirit, Maroons.
Make we clear road, oh. Clear road, the mare. Clear road, oh. Yes, and the folks are come on, make we clear road, oh. Clear road, the mare. Clear road, oh. And the Alifusa, come on, make we clear road, oh. Clear road, Imare. Clear road, oh. Alifusa, come on, make we clear road, oh. Clear road, Imare. Clear road, oh. Alifusa, come on, make we clear road, oh.
The British come with bigger ambitions for them new possessions than the Spanish. Them recognize the potential of sugar. For them know, for them people don't drink tea and coffee with source of cow milk. But for grow more sugar, you need more labor. And so them enslave a proud race of people.
The island was producing enough sugar and becomes a very profitable possession.
Yes, the island was them possession, yes. But they never pay for it. They never have no receipt.
It's like somebody come to your yard and just say, come out, and take up all of your things, them, your fridge, your stove, your dresser, your flat screen.
You're too lie. You don't have no flat screen.
Look here.
You don't have no flat screen.
Listen to
you
me.
don't have no flat screen.
All right. You don't know.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Hennessy make me heart full. The more we get awful, like them on the dance, I'll get crawful. And I'm me rum and Red Bull. Hennessy make me heart full. The more we get awful, like them on the dance, I'll get crawful. What's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My drink is in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My cup. Hey!
Okay then. I want to tell you about them buccaneers, pirates who used to terrorize Spanish vessel and colony. The British officially assigned buccaneers to defend the island. Them turned Port Royal into a base where they carry their loot of gold, silver, and jewels. The sleepy little town suddenly become known as the wealthiest and the wickedest city in the world. The most infamous pirate, one Welshman named Henry Morgan.
Oh, pirates, yes, they rabbi. Sold I to the merchant ship.
Cut that.
Minutes after they took I
Cease and
from the
settle.
bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty.
Yo. Who you call pirate?
You. Same difference.
Excuse me? I have my legal documents. You don't know what this is?
Impressive what it is. Mind how you talk to me, you hear? Just you be mindful. Me and you no size. I'm not afraid of you.
Do you know who I am?
No.
This is a letter of marque from Sir Thomas Modiford entitling me to protect the island by whatever means necessary.
Give me this. Oh, I see now. Permission to rob and thief.
Well, I give those Spanish vessels hell.
What a hell of a thingy. Spain thief the land from the Taino them. Then England thief it from Spain and give permission to... But as my granny always say, when thief from thief, God laugh.
But it isn't stealing. Instead, I was knighted by King Charles II and appointed Lieutenant Governor of Jamaica. Lieutenant Governor, baby. That's second in command. That's like Deputy Prime Minister. That's like the Honorable Aris Chang. So, uno pretty up my name when you call it. Sir Henry Morgan.
Yeah. Pretty up him name.
Sir
Henry Morgan.
And watch the pirate argument. You see me?
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Dirt bug, hey, and Red Bull. And if you make me up.
All right?
It's a journey, Mama.
It's a journey for true.
One hell of a journey. But me did have to survive it. So me survive.
You personally?
I mean, me say.
Yeah.
Boy, the things that slip out of my mouth on a good lady, only God knows. I mean to say that we, great grandmother and grandfather, them take the licks and survive. So we can take the licks and survive too.
It's a journey for true. And when you take it, you know, it's a good thing so we have the music for soothe with soul. No, so. It's a journey for true.
A journey, Mama.
A journey we survive because we're in tune with spirit.
God knows we's a praying people. We pray hard and faith carry we through.
God is my king. God is my God is my king. Journey on to God.
Happy independence to Jamaica. My name is Rondell Positive and I'm saying right across the nation, speak hope on the life of the people in there. Just put your hand over your head, over your head, over your head, over your head. And then you start go so, cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, I can't hear you. Under your blood, under your blood, Lord. I say he's all over me and he's keeping me alive. Somebody just say, somebody just say, keep it. Say all over me. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Somebody just say Jesus is keeping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody's able to keep us from fall, from every attack, no way the devil start. From danger seen and unseen, he's my help, he will rescue me. Watch me good say when the enemy comes upon me like a flood, God raise a standard, cover me. Under the blood, under the blood, under the blood. All over me, all over me, all over me. And he's keeping me alive. Somebody just say, somebody just say, keeping me alive. All over me, all over me. Somebody just say, Jesus is keeping me alive.
We realize so far that the only people who come here against them will is the Africans.
But Mama, one thing me still don't understand. How Africa so big, but yet still them take so many people from there just for turn them in a slave. Oh, that makes sense.
Through trickery and deceit and many strategies, my child.
Including divide and conquer.
But most importantly, they had the guns.
So, you mean for tell me that Africa never have gone yet?
Not yet. Exactly. Them come in, conquer, fight, and take the people.
Yes, but there is more to it than that. We're not going to read it and learn it for yourself.
You know what really save with them time there? Is the culture. We hide with real self in our body and in the culture.
And that is why we Jamaican culture so powerful. It's the music and the dance and the drama will help keep the history of our soul intact.
This is why some people asking for reparation. Lord, Mama, that not gonna happen. Why not? Because it happened so long ago. Over 400 years ago. Hush your mouth, child. And think about what you're saying. It's not like something happened one time 400 years ago and stop. It started 400 years ago.
And it ended 1838. Mama, you can't expect people were born 200, 300 years ago to pay for what them great-grandfather.
But they profited.
What?
They profited. And even today, them still a profit. All of the things where for them generation have are things where we not have. And them get it by breaking the backs of our forefathers. You think that is right?
All I want my Jamaican people to do is to stop live like them are living in slavery. I could have 1838 or 2038. No tap it.
Okay, all right. That is another discussion for another time.
True, man.
But indeed is right. Our culture save we.
Oh,
Once, there was a chicken farmer who stole an egg from an eagle's nest and set it under a setting hen. Then, one day, braps, out pops an eagle. Now him grew up thinking him was a chicken. A black chicken amongst all them little white chickens. Now everybody must have thought him was a jacket. But for some reason, he kept looking up at the sky. Every day, just looking up at the sky. And then one day, him see a big, majestic bird flying overhead. Black as Aki see. The bird spot him, fly down, and perched on a branch just above his head. What you doing down there with all them little white chickens? I'm a chicken. What? You are no chicken. You're an eagle. What's an eagle? Come up here. Let me tell you your history. What? Chickens can't climb trees. Fly. Chickens don't fly that high. Flap your wings. Harder. Harder. The little one flapped and flapped and flapped, flew up the tree and perched beside the eagle. The eagle tell the so-called jacket chicken him history. He ended with, your father was the king of the skies. King, ruler of the skies. And that's who you are. You're the son of a king. I never know that. Of course you wouldn't know that. If you don't know your history, how can you know who you are? Jack Mandora, Me not choose none.
Children, children.
Yes, Mama B.
Look in the ear and say what you see.
A dot in the sky and a bird in a tree. It's a bird. It's an eagle. A bird so free.
Who is the bird?
Me.
Who is the free bird?
Me.
Every chance that you get, try don't forget to tell your own story.
Yes, Mama B.
Every song that you sing, every dance, everything must have your own story.
Yes, Mama B.
Every chance that you get, try don't forget
To tell your own story.
Yes, Mama B.
every chance that you get, try don't forget.
Tell your own story.
All right. Make we open up the circle and bring in some more people to help you tell with one story.
Fueled by the blood, sweat, and tears of the Africans, sugar industry in Jamaica take off.
The planters needed more and more free labor to keep up.
Middle Passage get busier than Pico traffic on Mandela Highway.
Over 600,000 Africans, the English people and bring come on the island for turning as slaves.
Them call it the Middle Passage because the first part of the slave ship journey was to go Africa, go thief Africans from their home and family. Then them carry them go West Indies to auction them off to plantation owners.
That was the middle part of the trip. For the last part of the trip, sugar,
rum and such was carried off to England and them places there.
And under the British, the island produced enough sugar, and it was very valuable and very profitable to them. But them touch the Africans to do it. For the forced labor without pay was one thing.
But the cruelty was something else.
Wait, so Mama, the Africans them never did fight?
What do you mean, of course, them fight?
We fight hard. We fight non-stop. No make no dopey fool you. African people wasn't just gently accepting this slavery thing.
And there was more confrontation.
Some of the African them did run away from the cruelty and join we the Maroons in the hills. Running away was outlawed, but the law at the time was criminal. No, sir. We launched several wars against the British. And in 1739 and 1740, after two major Maroon wars, peace treaties were signed. They give us land and rights as free people, and in turn, we promised to stop the fighting and capture runaway enslaved Africans.
You capture and send back your own people?
Not all of us was in agreement with that part of the treaty. But in matters of that nature, majority rule. But me never sign it.
That was a part of the slavery strategy. Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. But rebellions, wars against the British continue.
Wise ancestors who beat the path and guide the way. We, bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh, blood of your blood, we beg your protection this night. Scatter our enemies, dull the blades of our oppressors, misguide their bullets, lend us your wisdom. Steal us with your courage, guide our ear, be the eyes in the back of our heads and the ears that go before us, and if we must join you tonight, may our blood become as sea, and may our bones become as stone.
My name is Taki. Coromantee Chief. Warrior. On Tuesday, the 8th of April, 1760, me and about 100 newly arrived Africans from the Gold Coast stormed Fort Aldine in Port Maria, seize arms and ammunition. After that, we overrun 2 plantations at Haywood Hall and Eshina St. Mary and burn down that. Then, hundreds of we move away inward and capture estate and make oppressor feel it. My war wasn't a uprising. It was a revolution, a takeover. And it would happen if certain people never betray you.
Taki's war. Inspire uprisings on estates from Westmoreland go straight to St. Thomas. Them last for months. We take to the mountains. Taki's rebels take to the mountains. Them was eventually tracked down and killed. Lieutenant Governor write to the king and beg for more troops on the island. Them even propose a bill to restrict the number of enslaved Coromantee people coming here. Them bad like yards. To this day, Taki's monument stand up at Claude Stewart Park in a Port Maria.
My name is Deacon Sam Daddy Sharp. My Baptist war started on Christmas Day, 1831. It lasted for 11 days. Some 60,000 enslaved men and women burnt over 100 plantation houses and 40 sugar works. Plantation owners suspected some white missionaries of encouraging the rebellion. $500+ Africans sacrificed their lives for the cause of freedom. 207 during the war, and the rest executed after. The war was eventually suppressed with the help of you know who. But our efforts were not in vain.
That was the largest group, but it wasn't the end of the people who come here to make us who we are. And when you look around, you can see that other people come, don't it?
But there were more who made the journey after that. With emancipation, the Africans turned from sugarcane, and the planters turned to indentured labor. In May 1845, 261 Indians from northern India arrived in Old Harbor Bay. They worked on plantations in Portland, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Clarendon, and Westmoreland. At the end of their indentureship, they had the option of returning to India, but more than 2/3 chose to remain here and make Jamaica their home.
The first group of 267 Chinese journeyed here from Hong Kong on July 30th, 1854 to work as indentured laborers. Later, when yellow fever broke out in Panama, some 205 Chinese workers demanded to leave the country, and Panamanian authorities sent them to Jamaica in exchange for Jamaican laborers. The rest is history.
Jews of Portuguese and Spanish ancestry journeyed to the Rock in 1530, escaping religious persecution from the Catholics. The Lebanese who came in the 1890s were fleeing persecution from the Muslim Turks. They were mostly Christians. And Germans come and Irish come, and everybody just mix up. And that's how comes we come to be, out of many, one.
Out of many, we are one, just one.
We are Jamaica.
I am Jamaica. I'm proud to be Jamaican.
There is no if, but, or maybe. We all belong here.
In our population, the numbers differ. But there is so much to teach the world and ourselves about overcoming.
We have a vision that rings true in our anthem.
There's a creed which sounds in our pledge.
From Negril Point to Moran Point, me love Jamaica, all 14 parishes.
Out of many, one people.
Out of many, one people.
Out of many, one people.
God bless you. 59 years and going strong.
I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're gonna have to observe the protocol. You're gonna have to wear your mask. You're gonna have to sanitize. You're gonna have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
Oja Rastafari.
Join PBCJ August 8th at 2 p.m. for the Jamaica Poetry Festival Virtual Global Diaspora Edition. That's the Jamaica Poetry Festival Virtual Global Diaspora Edition live on PBCJ and PBCJ's Facebook and YouTube pages. Come and see presentations from internationally acclaimed poets Linton Kwesi Johnson, Olive Sr., Ernie Ranglin, and other specially invited guests. The Jamaica Poetry Festival live on PBCJ in partnership with the JN Group, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, JPS, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Jamaica TV Radio, PSI Network, CORE, KCN Television, Ready TV, and the Jamaica Diaspora Magazine.
And if you have your faith in the resurrection, you can have your part in the redemption.
What if they knew that you abused her? Her family?
Mr. Jones.
And your colleagues, how will they look at an abuser? When the law comes knocking, you'll have nowhere to run.
Mr. Brown, you're under arrest. Please get up, hands behind your head and interlock your fingers.
Turn your back on abusers. Report gender-based violence to the police. There's no excuse for abuse. Call the Bureau of Gender Affairs at 876-754-8577.
Brutality isn't a legality. There's no rationality as to why this abnormality should become a mentality. A mentality which kills and tortures Are you really telling me you're afraid to speak out because you might be called an informer? Let us break the barrier of brutality and enforce it with alacrity. If you know someone who has been victimized, I charge you to I, interrupt their situations before their O. Oppressor continues to L, lurk in their lives. Let us E, extend our hands to our brothers and sisters who are being victimized, and N, never see violent acts and ignore them. Let us C, come together and be the E, example, so we may end a barrier on brutality.
And celebrate our independence. And I give thanks that tonight we are here to celebrate a giant among us, a man whose music and culture has touched us for decades, right? And make we love ourselves and with Jamaicanness just a little bit more.
Glenroy Anthony Michael Arcangelo Smith, better known by the moniker Ernie Smith, is one of Jamaica's foremost reggae singers, with his start in music dating all the way back to the late 1960s.
Reggae Icon Award citation, Ernie Smith. Glenroy Anthony Michael Arcangelo Smith, better known to the world by the moniker Ernie Smith, is one of Jamaica's foremost reggae singers, with his beginning in the music going all the way back to the late 1960s. This gifted artist with a deep baritone voice, born in Kingston in May 1945, was raised in St. Anne and Maypen and got the name Ernie from another icon in the music, Ernest Ranglin. He credits his early interest in music to a gift from his father at the tender age of 12, a guitar, and soon thereafter found himself playing the guitar in the band The Vandals in Claremont, St. Anne, after leaving school. Ernie initially thought his voice was best suited for a career as a radio announcer, but that didn't yield any success for him. He moved on from that and found employment as an accounting clerk, but his love for the music led him to continuously seek audition opportunities, though he admitted that it was only because he found it to be more fun than crunching numbers around a desk as an accountant. This continued flirtation with the music saw him approaching federal studios looking for work as a songwriter, but he ended up recording his songs himself. As fate would have it, that too did not work out too well, as his first recordings were not a success. He eventually ended up spending some time working in life insurance. But music was Ernie's destiny, and before too long he ended up returning to his first love. That decision proved to be the right move at the right time. His first chart success was not too far off with Bend Down in the late 1960s. This was followed by a number of Jamaican #1 hits. In 1973, he was honored by the Jamaican government with the Badge of Honor for meritorious service in the field of music. Ernie migrated with his family to Toronto, Canada in 1976, later moving to Florida for a few years before returning to Jamaica in the late 1980s. On this, the 6th day of August 2021, the government of Jamaica, through the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, has found it most fitting and appropriate to present you, Mr. Glenroy Ernie Smith, with this citation in recognition of the work you have done in the development of reggae music, and for contributing to its growth and popularity in your homeland and farther afield in the wider Caribbean and North America.
We are one family, one heart, one destiny and peace. Begins with me, respect for all, a conscience free. We can join hearts and minds and free this world from crime and build on family time. We can do the right thing now. Take time to do the small things. Small people have big dreams, and playing with the children is more than what it seems. Sit down and eat together. Thank you, God, for feeding you, and pray for all the people who don't have it like you do. We are one family, one heart, one destiny and peace. Begins with me, respect for all, a conscience free. We can join hearts and minds and free this world from crime and build on family time. We can do the right thing now. I and I man forward on a different scene. I and I man Cali weed. I and I man Queen. Everything was irie, getting in the groove. I just come down to moments when someone said, "Don't move." Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I man no find out yet. I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. Quarry was a boy that I man last night. He couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, he couldn't follow me. Next day the daughter asked me, "What happened to you last night? Just when you're ready for work, you're sure you get stage fright." It was a dread from across the gully, just passing through. Decide for run little joke, it wouldn't trouble you. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I man no find out yet. I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. Quarry was a boy that I man last night. He couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, he couldn't follow me. One thing I learned for certain, spread it round the town. No make no sense you start to run before your foot touch the ground. Well, me know say out they will bitter, me know say out they will dread. Nobody get heart failure, nobody lose your head. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I man no find out yet. I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. Quarry was a boy that I man last night. He couldn't follow, he couldn't follow, he couldn't follow me. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I man no find out yet. I and I so frightened, all the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey or a gunman. I never stopped to see. A software was a boy that I man last night. Blake couldn't follow, Bolt couldn't follow, nobody could have follow me.
nomads theory. In 1494, Columbus came ashore. History books say him discover we make Mickey of the score. Him come looking for gold in Jamaica, but what him buck up on? No than Walter. Yes, him think him was alone, but when him check the facts, the Tainos were here speaking Arawaka. Nice, nice, Jamaica nice. What was that? When it comes to Easter, we get even closer. We eat bun and cheese for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Bun and exchange, people have fun. But some people give bun till them get the wrong bun. For me no want no bun when Easter come. Cause if you can't take bun, don't go get none. Nice, nice, Jamaica nice. Summertime, me I go tell everyone. Tourists from all bout to come at this your island. Fi come sprawl off pen our white sand and come full joy our suntan. Them come for the music, the vibe can't rest. Them come here for reggae some face. Not to mention Melo go round exhibiting the greatest. So we nice, big up your chest. We nice, we nice, Jamaica nice. Jingle bell! Christmas time in a Jamaica at the best. We don't have no snow, but we have John Kuno face. And Santa never stuck in a no chimney. Santa did stuck in a my mango tree. Breadfruit and roast, sorry love while. And the little picnic them face full of a smile. Uncle one place give you delight, give you fun. That a me little island in the sun. Because we nice. We nice. Jamaica nice. When it comes to sports, we're not the worst, could be the best. You never hear what we athletes them did to birds' nest. News reports are that the birds flew the coop. They have no home, in other words, Jamaica mash up aging town. It's in the name of sports, but we met them all. Jamaica was here. Carved in the great China, wow, 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 wow. The pasta, no poetry, rubber dub. Drink a red stripe in any little club. If I'm Mali or the lion, and son them at the club. Hey, you want buy free Cuban light bulb? Well, yash, me fa. It up on the news. And it's a free country. Me can express my views, don't it? Like how me did want my cash for plus. Upon returning for my interest, them say it's minus. Hold on, minus. But I thought it was plus. So you change the name from plus to minus. Me no care, me just want back my little much. But life goes out, once bitten, twice shy. Uncle, if they never take me money, if that guy only never money. No matter cry, cry, cry. No matter cry, cry, cry. Because we nice. Hola, me say we nice. We nice. We nice. Jamaica nice. We tell you all about Jamaica. Me good at can't done. But as we say a yard, rather little than none. So as we leave, we're gonna say once again, big up to Jamaica, cause the whole of we are friends. Nice. We nice. We nice. Hear them tongues here. Late. Mabrika do need a ukayeke. Mabrika do need a ukayeke. Mabrika do need a ukayeke. Welcome to my community.
"59 years of independence, that is reason to celebrate Jamaica. Times well hard in the yard today, but if you don't work, then you won't get paid. Many obstacles come in J.A. way. Overcome, overcome. Many are called, but the chosen few. Nothing in this world that you can't do. If you work hard, you will pull through. Overcome, overcome. The reason why we call the one you overcome, because some little boy moving oh so dumb. See them not do nothing and them want things come. And then the pressure people out them want income. Young baby father can't feed him son. And then him tell the dance say him need him gun. Take the gun and rob Mr. Chung. And 5 innocent people get dick down. I say, times hard in the yard today, but if you don't work then you won't get paid. Many obstacles come along the way. Overcome, overcome. Many are called but the chosen few. Nothing in this world that you can do. Big up Mr. Marshall, we're passing through. Overcome, overcome. Ease it up, my DJ. One thing I know about Jamaica people, we put Father God first. And as we say, who God bless, no man curse. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Lord, I pray, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up. Glory to thee, oh God. Our Redeemer, saving grace. I know I'm not worthy to see your face. I try hard, but I make mistakes. You're still by my side every step that I take. Through every heartache, you get the praise. You are my guide and my shield always. Every time me I gaze, I play hard days. You still show mercy and keep me safe. Lord, I pray, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up. Glory to thee, oh God. All powerful, omnipotent, shine down your glory, your magnificence. When you build the fence, it make all the difference. Step in on my life and take precedence. Be the captain, the pilot, the teacher, and be the head and be the boss and the leader. Be my guide, my shepherd and my keeper. Beginning and the end, you are the Alpha Omega. Lord, I pray, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up. Glory to thee, oh God. Even when they plot and scheme and try to stop me. Even when they try them best to take my glory. I leave it in your hands, my Lord. Yeah, yeah. Well, I say I leave it in your hands, my Lord. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I pray, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up. Glory to thee, oh God. I said, Lord, I pray, I honor your name, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up.
God has forgiven us of our sins. Likewise, we must forgive those who have hurt us. Come on, people. God is love, and love covers a multitude of sin. Let love flow. Let it go, and let God arise in your hearts. Glory be to God.
Lord, I pray, I honor your name, deliver your mercy. Whenever I fall, you lift me up. Glory to thee, oh God.
When I think of all the better times I've had, oh God, it doesn't make me sad. Oh no, it doesn't bother me. Strength and honor is all I see. But oh, give thanks unto the Almighty God. He showed me what I had, he said. Stand firm and keep the faith. Oh, your reward shall be great. So now I see the day when I'm stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. I'm stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. Stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon. Stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon. I've got no alternative in a Babylon. But I know, yes I know, there's a Mount Zion. But I hope someday his children will find the way. So get up, and don't let the devil lead you astray. Stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. We stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. We stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon. Stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon. Oh, give thanks unto the Almighty God. He showed me what I had, he said. Stand firm and keep the faith. Oh, your reward shall be great. So now I see the day when I'm stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. I'm stepping out of Babylon in New Jerusalem, in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon one by one. Oh, what a glorious day I see. Stepping out of Babylon. What a beautiful day I see. When we're stepping in the gates of the New Jerusalem. Oh, sing it, sing it, sing, sing our desires. 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 Lift your voices and make a joyful noise unto the Most High God. Come on. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. Can I hear you? There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. To have you on my dreamland would be like a heaven to me. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. We live together on that dreamland and we'll have so much fun. Here, we live together on that dreamland and we'll have so much fun. We'll get our breakfast from the trees. We'll get our honey from the bees. We take a ride on the waterfall. We'll count the stars in the sky. And surely we'll never die. And surely we'll never die. Oh, what a time that will be.
Happy Down Music.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Me a journey, but I'm not alone. Call Panja, but I need no phone. Yeah, oh, yeah. Me say I want church dress and one shoes, but me stay focused thanks to Grandma Low. 3 taxi me have to take for gone school. Live up on the hills, no inside bathroom. My daddy have to work, so me never really see him. Mommy never did that till me turn 15. Man use and abuse me, throw me young and naive. Like most me lose my self-esteem. But if I could start all over again, me wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't trade a thing, because of my struggles and my blessings. You see, if I could start all over again, me wouldn't change a thing, me wouldn't trade a thing, because if I never heard, me wouldn't know what joy is. If I never church, me wouldn't know who God is. If I never feel, me wouldn't put my all in darkest time of the day, at the time before dawning. So me dip on my journey, it's getting harder, but if me make it this far, me know me can go farther. Mine have a Chris car, house pandil, papa down determination of to make my first meal. So me know what your friend think of that, I know my focus. Can no for them your people, yeah, them don't know love. And not the same one where you and them grow up. You want to be careful, cause them will get your shortcut. Because them love to see you when you want to stumble. But those are one way, my turn and stay humble. Rest in peace to my brother there. Me wish you did there, dog. You never change like the way that do. Could start all over again. Me wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't trade a thing, because I'm a struggles and my blessings. You see, if I could start all over again, me wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't trade a thing, because if I never heard, I wanna know what joy is. If I never church, I wanna know who God is. If I never feel, me wouldn't put my all in darkest time of the day, at the time before dawning.
Happy Down Music.
You are right. Them no know. So me never born in a lace wig. And me still shop at DDs. And me still shop at Macy's. Me go certain places. Me a girl, but I fry enough for link. I'm not fry enough for face. Young girl, no for kill it. And if I know your size, don't wear it. And if I know your price, don't claim it. You better buy when your money can buy. Put some in your savings. Oh man, for your confidence.
And you feel learn to depend on yourself. Do your little 9 to 5, me darling. Can't lick your chick on Friday morning. But some man no don't use conscience. Rather buy here before you buy. In a man car before you put your kids before you. Big, 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 you made. What a good thing, me no live to impress.
Copy down music.
Them girl, they are really on my bella, yeah. I me never born in a. I me still shop at DDs, I me still shop at Macy's. Not got certain places. Me a one, me no fry no for link, and me no fry no for young girl, no for careless. And if I know your size, don't wear it. And if I know your price, don't claim it. You better buy where your money can buy. Put some in your savings. Oh man, fi have confidence. And you feel learn to depend on yourself. The only go 9 to 5, me darling. Collect your check on Friday morning. But somehow no don't use conscience. Rather buy here before you buy. In a man car before you put your kids before you. I want a good thing, me no live to impress people. And I will never ever live to impress people. So me no know how them live to impress people. But just I live my life. Talent over high. Me not spend me rent in a no party. Me not buy patron if me don't have a pot. Right now me div on a say 40. Say them a real not girl and them stove not. Watch out when your man clown antenna. Hurry hype them a really a my bella. He bun me for them. Can't stand for say them. Your man them under one umbrella. But what a good thing. Me no live to impress people. Yeah. And I will never ever live to impress people. So me no know how them live to impress people. But just I live my life. Talent over. Yes, before you pull it back, I just want to send a message to all the young ladies out there. Don't make the hype get too no. Don't make fame. Don't make what you see in the internet. People only post what they want you to see. Them not post them failures. Right? So just live within your means and stay cultural same way. So what a good thing, we no live to impress people. Yeah. I will never ever live. Come on for it. Yeah. I mean no know how no live to impress people. Yeah. Me just live my life. Talent over hype. Me renting a no party. Me now buy patron if me don't have a pot. Right now me div on a say 40. Say them a real hot girl and them stove not. Watch out when your man clown antenna. Them girl they are really a my bella. He bun me for them. Can't stand for see them. Your man them under one umbrella. So what a good thing. Me no live to impress people. Yeah. Top girl.
Yeah. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty. This is loot and fire from Spanish Town. Most High, yes. Hail Selassie, I mightier than them all. And whosoever fight the king shall fall. Emmanuel mightier than them all. Ain't none of them can go round our stall. Black Marcus, you're mightier than them all. Hey, 1/10 of the spoil won't stall. And I've seen a doomsday ticking up on the wall. Them now heal Rasta none at all. You know see it, say no for them, but on some grounds. Now run for spans off them face and kick them down. When them see the bingy man, tell them no frown. Fire me about, tell them to get out of town. I still see I wear the triple crown. Hey, youths get away from the brush and the comb. Hey, China bleach out all your skin tone. You better stay far now. You know see it, Selassie I mightier than them all. And whosoever fight the king shall fall. Emmanuel mightier than them all. Hey, none of them can go round our stall. Black Marcus, you're mightier than them. Hey, Emmanuel, play me low. This is Jamaica, the 59th, our anniversary. We call it Independence. Yes, lots of cultural people. I am from the Rastafari cultural background, right? Years and decades, long struggle. Sometimes as Rastaman, we sing songs to our people, which is Jamaica people. You see me?
Oh Lord have mercy, you know see it. Well, heap of them can't believe. Man, I say Rastafari now. Them get weak in their knees. Well, heap of them can't believe. My locks are go and I can see it in them face now. Oh yo, I tell you one no vex them vex. I just surprise them realize. Say Rasta still devout. Look see if it yes them a run but them can't hide. Them realize, you know see it. Hey, say you send the bingy man I make a shot in a me robe and me turban and me slanders. Yes, I sense in a me bag. Me nah go left my rod. Red, gold and green flag them say me mad. Hey, Rasta keep it humble like a lamb. Man a vegetarian. Me nah go yam no even when joke upon the land. No call me no color pigmentation. Hey, you no see it. Selassie I mightier than them all. And whosoever fight the king shall fall. Emmanuel mightier than them. Hey, Black Marcus you mightier than them. Whoa, Selassie I mightier than them. Hey, Jamaica you mightier than them. Yes, I've seen a doomsday ticking up on the wall. Oh yeah, yeah. All and pull up. Give thanks for people, enough love, enough life. Respect 14 parishes of us all. As me say, 7 hero fight for our country. 6 of them a man and 1 of them a lady. Big up my people, 14 parish again. Rhythm track, loot and fire. This one we call after the lockdown, you know. When everything free, you can party and go everywhere you want to go. Yeah, Mr. Rude Boy, cock up in the corner. It's a party, yes. Everybody rock and come in here tonight. Reggae-matical party, yes. Big sound swing up, man and woman locked down. Yes, it's a party, yes. Can't say me never tell you if you stop by. Promoter, let in the hot girl them in ya. And make we party like we catch fever. Hey, before my go my bed, me have to touch many place. Last night me make a chat, go to a dance hall fair. Beanie Bunty Boot, just is the Shango was there. Dance all a guana that me want hear. Elephant in a Saxon football gear. Miss Kitty pan a 10 speed look like a teddy bear. Who draw the crowd attention, no princess reindeer. In a high heels fast bottom Brazilian ear. Yannick she dress up in a slip and brassiere. And I say she can't find the dress she want. Sensi yes she a fire. Arrow and spear. When she pass everybody disappear. It's a party, yes. Everybody rock and come in here tonight. Reggae-matical party, yes. Big sound swing up, man and woman lock down. It's a party, yes. You can't say me never tell you if you stop by. Promoter, come make we party. You know see it. And the beat of the sound and the rhythm and the music sweet, the vibes we can't done. We like off the street and turn on the heat. Hey, till the sun come, when the morning light and hey, the bleach of them turn down. Hey, ride out, gangsters ride out. Hey, Rasta man say fire burn. They must say feel like it off to your clock. Hey, we Babylon not try you know. See promoters start crying now. High grade weed will, high grade weed. It's a party, yes. Everybody rock and come in here tonight. Reggae-matical party, Jamaica 59 to we party. You know see it, it's a party, yes. Can't say me never tell you if you stop by. Promoter, let's in the hot girl them in ya and make we party. Enough respect, enough love. Give thanks, loot and fire represent every time. My country Jamaica, blessed.
Doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. Doesn't matter how many beats there are in this song. All that matters is I love you, and you love me too. And that's the only thing that matters at all. Come on! 'Cause I want to be close to the one I love, yeah. Said I want to be close to the one me now. I have nothing but my love to give, and it's just to do whatever you want with. All I know is that where you go, that is the place I will call my home, and that's the only thing that matters right now. Said I want to be close to the one I love, yeah. Said I want to be close to the one I love. So baby, rock with me now, rock with me now, rock with me now. Hey. Said I want to be close to the one I love, baby. Said I want to be close to the one I love, Sing it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do, 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 ooh. I said, baby, you rock me, you rock me, you rock me. Because my baby, you got me, you got me, you've got me. Da, 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Na, 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 na. Ciao. Come on, everybody, I want you to rock with me. Yeah. Woo. In honor of Sir Gregory Isaacs, we did this one for him today. Liquor, I sip, herb, I smoke, and the dance outside. No car, no bus, don't want no fuss, no fights. Yeah, I miss it, oh, what a feeling. A wonderful feeling, yeah, yeah. I miss it, oh, what a feeling. A wonderful feeling, yeah, yeah. Now I can recall my early days of childhood. Some wish us bad, while others wish us good. Yeah, I miss it. Oh, what a feeling! A wonderful feeling, yeah, yeah. I miss it. Oh, what a feeling! A wonderful feeling, yeah, yeah. And you see here reggae music.
It's just a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's all good.
But you see when it lick you.
Come on.
Oh.
Lick a sip. Yeah. Na 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 na. Lick a sip, herb and smoke, and the dance outside. Yeah. No call, no fuss, don't want no fuss, no fight. Yeah. I miss it. Oh. Now I can recall my early days of childhood. Some wish us bad, while others wish us good. Yeah, I miss a what a feeling, a wonderful feeling, yeah, yeah. I miss a what a feeling, yeah, a wonderful feeling, yeah. It's such a wonderful feeling. Come on, it's such a wonderful feeling. Yeah, it's just a wonderful feeling. Just a wonderful feeling. Such a wonderful feeling. Oh, yeah.
On a regular thing for say a little nation whose music stand the test of time and who have artists all the way down the line who still around and stand up strong to deliver that real, true, authentic Jamaican sound.
Steadfastly and clear road. Yes, and if us a come on, make we clear road. Clear road, Imare. Clear road. And if us a come on, make we clear road.
Join PBCJ August 8 at 2 p.m. for the Jamaica Poetry Festival Virtual Global Diaspora Edition. That's the Jamaica Poetry Festival Virtual Global Diaspora Edition live on PBCJ and PBCJ's Facebook and YouTube pages. Come and see presentations from internationally acclaimed poets Linton Kwesi Johnson, Olive Sr., Ernie Ranglin, and other specially invited guests. The Jamaica Poetry Festival live on PBCJ in partnership with the JN Group, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, JPS, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Jamaica TV Radio, PSI Network, CORE, KCN Television, Ready TV, and the Jamaica Diaspora Magazine.
And if you have your faith in the resurrection, you can have your part in the redemption.